Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I'm going to share with you my first experience of a Raid skin. I wasn't in the Cold Heart kind of extravaganza setup where you're trying to win a skin through an event, which by the way, I thought was a good way of doing it. It's a little bit crazy that not more than a few could get the skin, but I still think being able to earn a skin rather than just straight up buy was a good way of doing it. But I think the $12.99 price point for me is a pretty reasonable price point. Way better than the Arbiter stuff. And I hope that this is where they go instead of that kind of like ludicrous 50 odd bucks skin. So I'm going to share my experience here and let you kind of feel what it's like to own a new skin in Raid Shadow Legends. So the cool thing for me is I've actually got multiple Cold Hearts. So I can see what this actually changes in the game, how it actually feels. It's popping up here. It's like, damn. You've got it. Yeah, thank you very much. So there it is. Pyro class skin. I mean, look, Raid do a fantastic job on visuals, right? The original skin is already cool, but this was probably the one that I was most excited to get. I wasn't that psyched about this kind of poisonous one, the Crobia one, which is one that people could go ahead and win. I really like this one. So let's see how it actually affects our champion, because I've heard some rumors that people are a little bit kind of downcast about, activating skin. So I want to feel the skin experience myself. Let's get this lovely lady out of the vault. Multiple versions. And I do actually use two of my Cold Hearts kind of like, day to day. So they are in teams. So it is a good champion for me to be able to kind of upgrade, get involved with. We've got here three different builds. How do we do it? Skins, here we go. So I'm going to go for this one in Pyro. It's actually sweet. I mean, the visuals, the flaming chest. By the way, this is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. This wasn't free. I did actually pay for it. But I do want to give you the kind of feel for what happened. So this one I'm going to go with. Just want to see, does that mean, yeah, okay, that's actually cool. So I can choose to have different champions in different skins. So here they work. Unfortunately, and Raid, you've got to change this, by the way. If I change her into her Pyro skin, change the portrait into the Pyro portrait, please. Like, let me know which one is Pyroed. I don't understand why you wouldn't go ahead and just kind of get an auto portrait change. So that's one kind of quality of life thing, which I feel like they just need to do, especially if skins is going to be something they do a little bit more down the line. You know what would be cool? Like in a game like League of Legends, you do little tournament stuff and you get like a random skin capsule that pops and, you just get a random skin for a champion. Down the line, if they continue to do skins like they are, then there should be a lot more of that. Just like random opportunity to get one. Maybe like a 0.001% chance of getting a random skin from a like level 25 dungeon, or from a Hydra chest or that type of stuff. Just like a really, really small chance that is extremely exclusive to get. That would be super cool. So here we go. So we've got two Cold Hearts in different uniforms. So let's see what's going on here. So my spider team does involve two. In fact, it involves all three. So let's start a spider run and see what she looks like firing off in her new uniform. And this is where I've been hearing little rumors that the quality of life here, I know it does change. Okay, some people said to me, well, I would only put it on arena-based champions because they're the only ones where we see it. So maybe I've misunderstood what they were saying, but we definitely get the skin coming through in PvE stuff as well. So that's good. I mean, it's better than, I don't know what people were saying, honestly. Maybe it's just a portrait they're talking about in PvP. Let's test that out. So yeah, back here, I mean, we got all plain portraits, but I do have now one of my Cold Hearts in a Pyro skin. Let's just get a good old zoom in. It's a shame they didn't make slightly different animations. Let's just slow it down a sec. Because you'd like to see... Is that the same? Yeah, you'd like to see more like a fiery arrow or just a slightly different animation for the new skin would be better. Again, give it like a bit more of a reason to want it. But actually, you know what? I'm pretty happy with my purchase so far. Not too bad. Change the portrait, yes. So what were people saying then is the difference in PvP? I don't really understand what the... People were saying I wouldn't buy it because I don't use her in PvP. I don't really know what the point of that is. Let me just throw a couple in here. So I don't think there's anything different. I'm not really sure what the kind of point is, but I guess you get a bit more of an upfront and personal feel for her. Again, yeah, just kind of like, just slightly different animations and stuff would have been better. But anyway, I mean, I don't know, guys. $12.99, I'm actually pretty positive about that as a price. Obviously, it makes zero difference to the game. It doesn't increase stats. I'm actually in the camp of, I prefer that. I've seen a lot of people say, why would I buy a skin when it doesn't change stats or anything? Well, personally, I don't like the idea of a skin changing stats. I actually think a skin purely cosmetic, raid make money, people that want to spend on cosmetics spend. Raid continues to be a kind of profitable game, all that type of stuff. If down the line, this is where you'd want it to go, raid make money from cosmetics, therefore can reduce the price of more basic stuff that people need to play the game, would be a better way of doing it. But obviously that's probably not going to be where they go with it. But look, I mean, I actually think pretty reasonable price. The only thing that really knocks me a bit is just that we don't get a change of portrait. Otherwise, I think it's implemented okay. Maybe comment below, like, what would you want to see that's not coming through? Because I don't really get the kind of feeling of, you know, this isn't good enough. Other than the portrait thing, I don't really get it. Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. Now with a pyro skin. I will see you later.